One has to wonder if Mitt Romney has, like, what? Dude, when this guy freelances, because I just can't imagine the meeting where they're sitting around going, like, how are we going to deal with Rick Perry? And this whole insurance mandate thing. How are we going to deal with it? Okay, here's the pitches that go around the room. Okay, what are we trying to achieve, Mitt Romney advisors? Well, we want Mitt to look like a real a-hole. Exactly, right. Now, how can we do that? If Rick Perry brings up the thing about the individual mandate, what should he do? Okay, you should take out a giant straw, chew up a wad of paper, and just right into his face. All right, we'll put that on the drawing board. Or how about he should just go into his suit coat pocket and bring out a bottle of pills and just say, Rick, I think it's time for you to take your medicine. Yeah, that makes him look, but that's almost too, like, he's being too friendly. How about he does something that makes it look like the way that he resolves this stuff? Anybody see Trading Places? Yeah, let's do something that's like reminiscent of Trading Places, but we don't want to make it look like, Mitt is not a big spender. So here's the idea I have. Run the tape.
I'm just saying, you were for individual mandates, my friend.
You know what? You've raised that before, Rick, and you're simply wrong.
It was true then.
No.
It's true now.
Rick, I'll tell you what. $10,000? $10,000 bet?
I'm not in the betting business, but
okay.
I'll show you this. I'll show you the book.
Bam! The old 10,000. Want to bet? How about $10,000? Anytime that I have been called by a real, not anytime, but certainly multiple times, longtime listeners will remember this. When right-wingers call in, that is what they do. When the last vestige is to just sort of say, like, how about I'll bet you $25,000, Sam Seder. That's what Breitbart does all the time, too. I'll bet you $100,000. What? What are we for? No, because, I guess Mitt Romney, when he was 4, probably had access to $10,000. He probably wasn't aware of it. But I imagine that, yes, he had 10 grand when he was 4. And so he's just going, let's make a bet, $10,000. Biatch. Let me ask you this. Here's the real question. Why $10,000? I mean, honestly, Mitt Romney is a multimillionaire. For $10,000 for Mitt Romney, I would bet there's nary a day that passes where he doesn't spend $10,000. Honestly. Whatever, on mortgage on his houses, renting things, whatever it is.
Well, maybe Mitt Romney he tries.
Maybe he spends $10,000 a week. No, I got to say more. You think he only spends
I think Mitt Romney, he tries to, understand the middle class. So he's like, what do people of the middle class like to do? They like to gamble. So how much would a middle class person bet? $10,000 maybe?
Well, that's the point. It's like, if you want to bet like a big number, why wouldn't you say like $100,000? That's significant.
Because he probably thinks middle class people don't bet $100,000.
Or why not $5? I mean, if you just want to say like, I'm trying to show everybody, like, I'm just a guy, like, I was sitting around having a beer. It's so off. So off that he can't make that calculation. What would a guy sitting on a beer stool say? I'll bet you $50. That's like a bet you'd make at a bar. Like, it's going to cost me. But $10,000 is just like in the no man's way, just like in no man's land. Like, if Mitt Romney loses, part of the reason, I don't think that it's because of his $10,000 bet, it's because he's Mormon. But the other part of it is because he has no sort of sense of like what normal human beings are like. I don't care. They asked that question about who was poor. It doesn't matter. My favorite president probably of all time was probably one of the richest presidents. It's just having a capacity to understand people who are not rich is important. And Mitt Romney, if somebody actually like sort of like came out with proof like he's not really human, he's from a different planet, that's why he got the whole $10,000 bet thing wrong. It was almost right, but it was just a little bit off. I don't know that I would be surprised. Jay Shivone, why did Mitt choose $10,000? That used to be the maximum allowable gift that couldn't be taxed as income. And Mitt wants the bet, but he doesn't want the greedy government to grab a cut.